Great to have you with us.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Now, let us see what we can understand more about what you do and how you do it, and how the audience can learn more and see what they can apply. So if you can tell us a little bit about your journey, about your background, if you can start with that, that would be great.
All right. Well, I've started the hard way, my life, as most of the people. However, I had an aim where I wanted to be in a number of years, and I believe I've worked at it. It may have taken me a little bit longer, the journey, but hey, I've done it at the end. And I'm a marketeer by qualification and practice. And I've been in different industries. I've been exposed in different countries. I believe I've gained quite a lot of diverse expertise or experiences. I've met different people from different backgrounds, walks of lives, and I've learned a lot. I hope so, at least. Today, I'm running my own business. After being employed for 24 years, which is quite a number of years in my concept. However, what I'm doing is I'm working in the hospitality industry. I'm doing the FF&E. Which is furniture, fit out, and equipment. I'm also doing the OS&E, which is the operational systems and equipment, as well as the operation and management of furnished apartments and 3- and 4-star hotels, as well as hospitality advisory. However, I thought I wanted to be different in this industry, because this industry is quite competitive.
Just a question: what made you move from your marketing background and the experience that you have gained into this sector, which is the hospitality and furniture and?
Good question. Actually, I haven't left the marketing away, and that's what gives me an edge. This is my so to say, in the marketing term, my unique selling proposition. Okay. Today, I've somehow mixed my marketing expertise and background together with my long experience in the real estate industry, and I've enhanced it and somehow seasoned it with the hospitality, which is my passion.
Nice.
So you can imagine, that nice flair and mix added to the business. And actually, I'm doing some marketing advisory and sensorial marketing too. It's something I've always loved doing, and I'm still doing. In fact, the very, very first job that I landed in the company was a marketing advisory. I delivered successfully, and I got paid my first check. And honestly speaking, I've made a copy of it and I framed it, because this is a hard learning exercise. Yeah.
Great stuff. And the real estate project and all of the projects that you are doing just now, can you tell us in which markets and what is your target market?
Yeah, I thought I wanted to focus. I've spent a number of years in Saudi Arabia, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Although my company is established from a legal perspective in the Kingdom of Bahrain, however, I enjoy quite a good lucrative network in Saudi Arabia. I've somehow capitalized on it. So the first job that I landed, the one I talked to you about, is in Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
Now, but still, I've done, and I'm still doing and serving the hometown of the company, that is Bahrain. Dubai and Saudi Arabia, as well as Jordan. However, Jordan to me is a new market entry. So somehow I'm taking it steadily in terms of my operation, as well as focus on my network and the way build it forward. So my business demands on physical introduction and follow up. So that really consumes a lot of my time. So just to be realistic, this is my area of coverage and focus for now.
So the great stuff now. So you're not working actually in one market. You're working in multiple markets.
Correct.
So would you consider yourself like you would like to go into other markets, or at what stage? What is your biggest marketing opportunity, and what can you offer? What is your promise to your clients?
My promise is absolute difference in terms of delivery. I promise lifestyle, even though it's a hardcore business. In my business really doesn't demand a stock buying and stock keeping. It's physically translating the interior design of a hotel, as an example, and making it happen. So it's like benefiting from the room space, enhancing the space and the life around, creating a beautiful experience for, at the end of the day, what we call a customer, because that customer either makes a repeat business or doesn't. So our job is to make that environment exactly matches the interior design through fabricating it through manufacturers. Hence, throughout this period, we have managed to lock a number of manufacturers, exclusive representation for them in different countries, somehow to satisfy the need and the request of the clientele.
So basically, you help also your clients through your experience to increase their customer experience and to bring in more customers and more, most importantly, repetitive customers.
Absolutely.
Am I right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, go ahead.
And the real estate expertise or experience, shall we say, we have changed the space formation in a number of circumstances, even though they locked it, because we come from a need, and that is from a marketing perspective. It's a customer need, what the customer demands. So when they listen to us, they feel that need, hence they adapt that change, and hence we proceed further to win the business. And that is the difference we promise to deliver to our clients. That's what makes us different in this competitive industry.
So thinking of that, of what differentiates you in terms of the industry, is that the only thing, or there are it's your experience, your repetitive, your promise? What really differentiates you from your competition?
We think marketing or satisfying the customer needs. We think, or we understand the space formation from a real estate development point of view. If you put them together and introduce it in the hospitality industry, no one has that to offer. No one can claim that, because most of our competitors, they simply come from pure hardcore hospitality, which in our point of view is a nice exercise or is a passionate business, so to say, but it stops at that. It's like trading. We do not trade.
Okay. So that's your unique selling proposition, is
yes,
your understanding.
Yes.
Is there any other things that you promise, what puts you at par from the competition, which is clearly very unique, but
I wouldn't call it unique, but I'd say we are honest in our business transactions or practice, meaning we promise our clients a perfect triangle. That is, we will deliver to them the product that they seek in the fastest time, in the most reasonable cost, and we perfectly do that. We've been doing that. And again, as I say, it's not as fast as we wish the business to operate, but it's normal. I believe the hard work had paid finally. You just asked me minutes ago how or where we see ourselves in terms of geographical coverage. We wish in 5 years down the road to cover the MENA region, the Arab countries in the MENA region. We hope so. Today, the operation stands at 17 high caliber persons, talented persons, and each one of them is somehow adding the value where the business demands it.
So you as a business owner, basically, what are the challenges that you have been facing, and how did you overcome those challenges?
Definitely, the biggest challenge was at the time of establishing the company. When one has been employed for 24 odd years, it was not an easy decision. Yani you are letting go the steady income, monthly income you one have been getting, and all of a sudden you decide to operate your own business. And then another challenge was, I believe not everyone realizes that when they decide to venture to explore their own business, is that you say, I have a nice network, I believe I can capitalize on it, and I believe I can get business like magic. This is not the case. Absolutely not the case. So in the beginning, it was tough. I tell you, I've been working night and day, and I've been traveling, and I've put a lot of investment. But the wise thing I've done, what made my road somehow successful, is that my investment was not large, because I did not start by employing people. It's not about employment. It's about getting started, hooking up the business, the leads, having a sort of connectivity here, and translating it to a business transaction. We started employing people when the business demanded that we need to, because we couldn't cope, and we need to maintain a good relationship with each and every business that we've done. Our business does not stop at simply delivering and invoicing and getting out. That's not how the business gets transacted in our industry. It's about relationship. Believe it or not, the very first business deal we have won was not from any of our network. It was sheer stranger, and a new contact that we believe. I felt proud. Today I'm working alongside my wife. It's like a family business. It's so nice. I've never felt so much close to the business and attached to it as today.
Exciting, very exciting to feel that all of those years that you have spent and the contacts that you have developed, they have not really translated into any business. And the first business which you felt extremely excited about was from a sheer stranger. That's really challenging, and probably you have put a lot of time in order to feel the way that you feel today. Any other challenges along those lines?
Finance is another major challenge, like any business, new startup business. Again, coming from a background of the employment background. So finance was a challenge. Thank God we overcame it. I've never reached the red line, but it was tough in the beginning, and it took me quite a good number of months, but we managed. We tapped it, alhamdulillah. Now today we're comfortable. My family is comfortable. Everyone is somehow attached and satisfied. So that was a challenge. But again, I cannot say today I'm comfortable and I simply enjoy life as it comes. No, I need to work even harder than before. To maintain the business running. Two, to make them families that we are supporting through their employees, or shall I say partners of success, because they are part of the family, alive and perform more than ever. So it is even more challenging. It will always remain. Again, when we grow, it's also a challenge. So we're trying our level best to keep that pace running.
Is there any events that you are planning in the near future, or that you would like to talk about and tell the audience about? That you are probably things that you are probably introducing, or things that you are doing within your company that you would like to inform the audience about it?
Informing the audience from a PR point of view, something that may be of an interest to someone out there. We are today will be participating in a number of real estate expos and hospitality expos in the countries that we're in. Hopefully to not create awareness, but for people to know we exist, to feel us and try our services. This is from, I can say, from a networking point of view. But another piece of news that we have, thank to God, won a number of businesses from a I can say royalty, so to say,
Great.
in a country. I will not disclose more details, but this to us means the world. It means it gives us a challenge that on its own, meaning we need to challenge ourselves to deliver perfect business out there.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Is there anything that any advice that you would like to give to similar business owners who are starting their journey, or business owners who have been running their business for quite some time? What sort of advice? What can you tell them? How can you help them?
I can say one important thing. Listening to people like you, Khalid. Your advice, your sharing experiences, listening to other people's experiences, learning from that does make a whole difference, because sometimes one may do things or run the business as he sees from his point of view is right, and at the end of the day it turns out to be wrong. Keep doing the same mistakes over and over, or running the business in the same routine manner, it will not work. But most importantly, one has to have the guts, have the will, and have the commitment.
Okay. Brilliant. Thank you so much for all your words of wisdom. Now, the last word that I would like from you, what is your ideal client that you would like to get hold of? Not necessarily one, but two, what sort of clients you would like to work with? What sort of clients you will add value to if anyone hears this video, when they see it on the different social media? Who would you like to work with? One, in terms of clientele in the region, and for clients that are based abroad, like in the United Kingdom or in the US or in Europe, how would they get hold of your services, and how would you add value to them?
We'll start where you've ended. I think we haven't been somehow backward in terms of publicizing our business. because our business is not publicly announced. However, we need to focus now on initiate all our efforts on the social media. And we need somehow to build and communicate the lifestyle promise that I've shared with you. So that is our next task. However, we need to expand and focus on our business with the international hotel chains. Okay. Because they have a number of properties, at least in the region where we are focusing now, and we need to build a nice rapport with them. We need to build confidence, their confidence in our business, and trust from part of them, that part of the properties that we successfully deliver. But again, because there is a lot of competition, it's not the issue of counting on one supplier like us, or one vendor, or one advisor, or one company. Two, we need to focus more on the business. I think we need to somehow trim some of the services and focus on some due to the where we today stand. We believe more in the hospitality. One area we need to venture that we felt is somehow promising, that is offer our hospitality advisory to large companies who are not in the hospitality industry. It's like an educational field. And you can imagine a company like SABIC or Aramco, which is the largest petroleum company here in Saudi Arabia, as an example, but not limited to, adding the hospitality touch to their day-to-day operation. Imagine what will the outcome. It's somehow promising. It's an aggressive goal, but we need to work towards it, because we feel there is a lack there, or there is an opportunity. We are turning that lack to an opportunity, and hopefully we'll work to achieve it.
Great stuff. Very interesting what you have just said. Is there anything, any like digital brochure that you can share with the audience? How to get in touch with you, that if you can send it to me so I can post it to the different audience for them to know how to get in touch with you, how to know more about your services.
Definitely.
And a couple of contacts that they can reach out to you with.
Definitely, I'll send you our lovely profile, and I'll send it right away. I'll email it to you right away. Thank you so much.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for your time, Darwish. And it was a very fruitful conversation, very insightful. Thank you for your advice to similar business owners, and for the massive steps that you have taken to reform and to change the way that you're doing business. With the exponential growth that you have taken, I can only say congratulations, the best of luck. And happy thoughts to you and your family, and Happy New Year.
Thank you, Khalil. Happy New Year to you too. But I just want to leave a couple of words to you and everyone who knows Khalil Aroni. Khalil, you are a mentor and inspiration. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Darwish.
Thank you.